Welcome to Chef Alli's Farm Fresh Kitchen. Join us as we meet From the Land of Kansas members and explore new recipes using local Kansas ingredients and products.
Good afternoon and welcome back into Midday in Kansas. Wrapping things up with Taylor Rush and Chef Alli in her Farm Fresh Kitchen. Of course, you cannot miss all of the wine that we have on the table. Taylor is from KC Winery in Olathe and Pumpkin Patch. It's going to be a busy time of year. It's always, I'm sure, a busy time of year for you guys, but especially when we get into October and all the festivities going on at your Pumpkin Patch, right, Taylor?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have tons of little kitties running around, love picking pumpkins. Shooting gourd guns, riding hay racks.
That's my favorite one.
Yes,
the big
it's
kids.
all fun.
Yeah, it sounds good. You guys have a lot out there as well, and it's a fun place to go. I've never been, but Alli, you say it's a good time,
You need to make a trip because they have kind of a pond in the center, and so you go this way to the pumpkin patch or this way over to the winery. And your outdoor building, what do you guys call that? A Quonset hut.
It's a Quonset hut.
And Taylor brought a lot of wine with her today, and this is kind of a good season to have wine tasting parties.
Yeah.
And the one thing about wine tasting parties, you need good wine, and you don't want any stress to go along with it, right, Alli? You got some tips for us today.
Yes, and so number one, keep it simple. Just pull out your basics, your white stuff, your wood, whatever you have. If you want to do it on paper plates, it's totally fine because the whole point is getting together. Number two, choose a theme. So our theme today obviously is KC Wine Company. You could tell your guests, go get your favorite KC wine, bring that, and I will provide the appetizers. However you want to do it, you could do around Kansas is your theme, and everybody has to get a different wine from across the state.
And there's a lot of great wineries here in the state.
Yeah, and then the third thing is give your guests some ownership, because when they're vested, when they have a vested interest in your party, meaning they've put up some money, like in food or wine, whatever it is, that makes them feel good, and they're going to be there and they're going to give their input. It's fun to make a competition as point number 4, and that's what the brown sack with the big number is.
It's not some hobo attending your party with a bottle,
like
right?
that. No. Yeah, put numbers on them, bag them up, and let everybody vote on the numbers, and then at the end, so you can provide everybody with a pad or a rating sheet if you want to.
That makes it fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you give a prize for number 1 and a booby prize for the worst wine. And then lastly, along with your heavy appetizers, remember to feed people desserts.
I think that should be number 1 on the list, though, right?
Well, we want to get that big, heavy dessert in their belly with that coffee before they head out the door, because like we said earlier, 1/4 of a cup is 2 ounces, and that's what the average serving is of a tasting of wine, at the biggest, hopefully. I mean, you know, you want to drink more than that, but if you're going to have several, then you kind of got to watch that.
Right,
so,
right. Chances are people drink enough wine for these
exactly.
kind of events.
So bread is a good thing to have, a heavy dessert, and then also you always want to make for sure that you provide them water, so that in between each of Taylor's wines, they can, you know, rinse their palate a little bit too.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Real quick, you've got some desserts and some appetizer ideas online?
Yep, chefallis.com. All the tips will be there, a little more elaborated, as well as the recipes.
Very well, very
And
well.
Taylor has a website, right?
Perfect. Yep, we're at kcwineco.com and kcpumpkinpatch.com.
Very nice, ladies. Thanks. And thanks for watching Midday in Kansas. See you tomorrow morning starting at 5.
Make sure to tune in the 2nd and 4th Thursday of every month to meet more From the Land of Kansas members. Remember, visit FromTheLandOfKansas.com to explore and find Kansas foods, products, and services.